Hello, welcome to Friday Tribe Fiesta. Oh, awesome.
Can you hear me?
Glad to have you here. I have a couple of, well, three actually, well, four different super exciting things to
Hello.
share.
Bring it on.
And okay, well, the first one, I'm gonna mute you, Levis. Mute. Okay. The first one, so I got asked several times with from some of the newer tribers, hey, join my community. And oh my gosh, I'm like more than 210 communities in. Hi, Dana, how are you? Good to see you. So, as I was just explaining, one of the things that I wanted to announce because it wasn't very clear and I wasn't broadcasting it all over the place, but you'll be the first to know before I make a post. So, since I've got asked many times to join some people's communities that have just joined the tribe, and I'm more than 200 and something communities in currently, as also I help with all the IRLs and our mayors. And it's just sort of hard for me to keep up with all the notifications. So I'd like to have this special thing where I will join Tribers communities when they're level 7. Also at level 7, I will give away as a gift from me my limitless session. And limitless session is amazing and it changes lives. It's one session that solves something that needs solving, pretty much. It could be anything. And my superpower is seeing the bigger picture. And I've realized that a couple of years ago, when I had years of my millionaire friends taking me to lunch, not because they want to sleep with me, but because they wanted to pick my brain. And that's when I started thinking in my head like a little thinking thing, there must be something there. And I decided to offer this in the tribe. I might offer the limitless session for SEO in the classroom for whoever doesn't want to level up. Whoever does gets it. And this coming Monday, we have with another triber that reached level 7, that's Yarne. I'm looking forward for his. Just kind of wanted to announce that I'll make a post at some point this weekend once I'm done with notifications, as these are my priority before everything else. I respond to everyone, as I feel like everyone needs to be acknowledged for their typing. You know, it's important to me. Another announcement, wingman. I'm really happy that I was able to offer here in the tribe grandfather prize for those that got in on the wingman train early, some on the $9 plan. So wingman is going up to $69 because we like that number. $69 in June 1st, and we offer 50% affiliates, which is essentially a passive income for anyone that you refer to for you. So that'll be like 34.50 each month recurring avenue with recurring revenue that avenue that it's just gonna go to your bank account for not doing anything really, because wingman sells itself, especially now that we have all the DM automations dialed in and other things that are really good for any school owner. So that's super exciting, and I'm really happy that I did that post in the tribe because a lot of people follow me, but a lot of people also just scroll through the posts, and I don't chase, I attract. And whoever saw the post and reached out to me, I was able to transfer their plan to the affiliate place where it's a different plan than the ones that they pay monthly. The same price. And we don't really broadcast that openly. It has not been posted in Gustify because we like people to pay more money when they like buy wingman, they're getting at the new price. So I wanted to take care of our tribers, you here, and have you with the same price that you purchased it originally. So that's exciting. And you know what? Whoever didn't see the post or responded, you snooze, you lose. So another thing, super exciting. We're having a mastermind in Malibu next weekend. It's a 3-day mastermind and it's invite only. And I am going to be looking for extra microphones today that are wireless because I've got a bunch of wired ones and one that's wireless, but I want to have a backup. So that's really exciting, and it's in Malibu, in a $6 million mansion. Super exciting. We're going to be there with some of our Gustify team. And we'll have one triber also going. He's not on the call because he has his family is coming into town, and yeah, he got in, so I'll see him there, James. And that's kind of like the 3 big things I wanted to announce. And I see David is here, and David and Fatima just recently had this super amazing contest/competition. But if you ask me, it was more of a collaboration between communities than a competition, really. They were both good. They have communities for meditation and sound healing. Correct me if I'm wrong, David. Sound healing and meditation. Do I say it correctly?
Yeah, everything is correct. Hey.
Yeah, cool. Cool. Yes, and David and Fatima are gearing up for another round of that. It was super exciting. It was across several communities, and it's just like so amazing, the collaboration that happens on school, and everyone is supporting. And I said it was more collaboration than a competition because for me, I didn't vote because you have to vote for which one's your favorite meditation. Well, it's actually an activation, right?
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah. I didn't vote until the last day. We had at least a week of voting, and it was just really hard for me to pick because they're so different yet so good, both of them. That yeah, I would say more collaboration because it was very supportive, and for everyone it was really hard to decide which one they like more. So we had to bribe the referee with Zor. He's not here, but. With some chocolate while David was sleeping. Me and Fatima was feeding him chocolate. Oh, just kidding. It was very fair. But we're gearing up for another one of those. It's really fun. And David sent me this document, which I have open in my.
So Rosa or Ro, the document is kind of for us, I would say.
Yeah.
But
I wasn't gonna.
But
I wasn't gonna share it. I just wanted to say that like this is on my list to do it in a tab open here because I also am taking care of all the past 6 months of Blitz winners since November, and it's like June next week. So these past winners, they will have award ceremony in Gustify on Tuesday and celebration. It hasn't been announced yet, but like it's happening, and they will be receiving their awards and everything. And I need to be sorting out who's getting what because it's been 6 months, and the team was a little bit on the backtrack, had good reasons, but this is really exciting. And then the competition that's coming up with Tier 2's communities is on my list. I haven't forgotten or anything, and thank you for coming.
Maybe you can tell me.
I do. On top of that, I have a bunch of applications that I need to go through from the mayors and a bunch of DMs in my mailbox for, hey, did you see my application? And I'm like, oh shit, one of those things that it's gonna happen when it's gonna happen. I don't feel like overwhelmed or backtrack or behind or anything, because overwhelm is a choice.
Yeah.
So I choose not to be overwhelmed ever. I'm like, heck yeah, bring it on. And you know what? Everything happens in divine timing. And sometimes that you just like leave them to cook on the back burner, they actually turn out better or solve themselves by themselves. So
Can I ask what you're talking about, what David and what this collaboration is about? I don't know if I'm following. Yeah.
Oh, I can
yeah.
explain a little bit. Go.
Yeah, go ahead. I can chime in. Let
Yeah.
me make you a
Oh, you don't
you.
have to make me all big.
What?
Oh, whoa. So, well, thank you, Ro, for letting me share this, or us share this, in your community as well, because and thank you for everyone who participated in the last one. A few weeks ago, I don't know if it was a week ago. Time flies on school, so I don't even remember when it was, but I think like a week ago we created
Yeah.
this, or it ended a week ago. Fatima and
ended, I
yeah, we created this meditation battle activation song, whatever you want to call it. And between our communities, she has the sound healing community and the raised vibes community. And the like Rose said, what's surprised kind of we got surprised with is not the battle or the competition part itself, but like how extremely fun it was in the comments, and people connecting, and visiting each other's communities and supporting each other. And yeah, and because of that, we decided to kind of create something similar for the next one. And we got reached out by a couple other owners of communities wanting to participate in the next one. And because of that, we're opening it up, and the idea is similar, but it's simple. It's a little different because it's not going to be like a 4-minute meditation or activation or whatever. It's going to be a jingle, like a 10-second to 60-second jingle for your community. It could be, you know, a chant, affirmation, like a sound healing, a song. Someone could play something, it could be many different things. It depends on your vibe of your community. And but essentially it would be something to capture the spirit of your community and creating that with your members.
I
And
like
the
that.
official, you like that? Yeah.
I
And
like that you're opening it up as another collaboration, bringing together many communities is what I'm understanding. And is it like, where is the space where this is
great question.
collaborated? Is it here in the tribe? Was it here in the tribe? I missed it,
It,
I
yeah,
guess.
one of the places was here on the tribe. And that's a great question. I was just gonna fill in because that was like one of the most exciting things of the whole thing. It was spanning across communities. So it was in David's community, in Fatima's community, in the tribe here, and also in Zor's community, our Zen master. And we had different people posting in the different communities. Like David posted here in the tribe, and then Fatima posted in Zor's community, but it was essentially the same post, maybe different words, with links, YouTube links, so anybody can watch them, even if they're not in the particular communities. YouTube links to the specific activations, and then a poll where people would vote for whichever they like the best. So that was copied. That idea was copied in several different communities, but it was distributed. Like I felt like it was really good synergetic distribution of efforts in terms of like Fatima did a post in Zor's community, and then David did a post here in the tribe, and then I did a post in the tribe later on to reinforce that, to link to the uh, post with what David posted. And then Zor, our Zen master, he also did another post, additional post with a link to Fatima's post to reinforce the voting as well. And it went like for a week, right, David?
Yeah, yeah. So it was like 5 days of voting, and it got a little exciting when I was seeing Fatima winning, and I was like, "What is going on here? Where's my community at? Who's gonna?" But it was really fun, and Z was a very good referee because he made it like he was giving out red cards for me, trying to like, you know, bribe him or Ro or Fatima doing that. And it was just so great. And something that we wanted to continue doing is having like the official voting in these four communities so people would know where to go to. But any community could, submit to participate. And we'll kind of have the official announcement for the second one coming up soon. But yeah, if anyone has some thoughts or feedback or ideas, maybe on the last one or this one, that would be amazing to hear.
Yeah, I love it. I feel like all of the communities that are currently, it doesn't have to be just the contestants, because you mentioned that there will be more than you and Fatima's, so perhaps Ankara, maybe Zor, maybe.
Yeah,
But
maybe.
I feel like we could get more, do announcements if you want to submit to be part of this, and also if you want to submit to host this in your community, and have like open up your community towards this. I feel like this is gonna expand it.
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah,
Those are
I'll
great
make
ideas.
I'll make a post in the tribe about this. Whoever wants to be part, to host, and maybe to participate. Now, do you have
With hosting, we were thinking about having it in four places, like your community, my community, Fatima's, and um Zor's, because it will be easier to tally things up,
mhm.
when the votes come in. Yeah. But they could post about it and see if some of their members want to contribute and create a jingle with them. Do you know what I mean?
Interesting.
Yeah.
How
So, for example, your community could participate as well. If you have so many musicians, right? They could
yeah.
co-create something amazing, and it could be like 20 to 60 seconds. And we chose that like quick 20 to 60 seconds so people wouldn't have to watch like 5 minutes. But also because you could later on use that jingle on your about page and show off your community, what your community is about, so it wouldn't be kind of like a waste of energy. It would be a really good thing to have as well, if that makes sense.
So I see. So you're going more towards this time, more towards like a jingle of the community, regardless of the community. Because last time it was activation, meditation activation,
Yeah.
where it pumps you up for the day,
Yeah.
and it's very in line with what you guys do. And now that you're changing it a little bit into like a jingle of the community itself, it's like pretty much everybody can participate in that. That's kind of
Exactly.
like makes it, yeah, but that kind of makes it like really, could be like really big in a way. Don't you think it might dilute what you guys doing with the meditations and activations?
So I feel like it could open it up for more communities to participate, and that would be fun for other communities to intermingle with each other. But there will be a limit of communities, and we haven't figured out a way to do that yet. But we're
Mm.
kind of working on the last pieces of it. But I feel like it would be really, how cool would it be to see, you know, everyone's communities, little pieces of their communities. Like I know a lot of people have communities here. I don't
Hmm.
know much about them. In a short 60-second video, I would know a lot more about them, especially if they were a winner. They would get so much exposure. It would be good for them as well as it would be great for everyone's communities. It would bring up the vibe, right?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, so I didn't look at the document yet. Yeah, that changes a lot of things because it's no longer meditation specific. Because like that's kind of like where you were going with it. Because both you and Fatima are in the sound healing and meditation niche, if I can say that,
Yeah.
like area. And yeah, that would make it. Yeah, that would change everything. If we open up to like other communities like social media marketing or gift community or
I mean,
any other.
it would be people from our communities, right? Because we would post in our communities.
Yeah,
So it would be kind of our vibing people. It wouldn't be just
yeah,
random, right?
yeah. I didn't mean it like it's in random, but I'm just saying that it's gonna like make it a lot more of diversity than having it to where apples to apples versus
Yeah.
apples to oranges to tomatoes.
Do you think that could be fun?
I think it would be fun. It's just we're talking about something way more massive than what we were doing the first time.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, yeah. I just didn't look at it this way before, but again, as I said, I didn't put too much thought on it yet because I wanted to speak with you guys and also view the document so I can know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
I
Awesome,
feel like,
Dad. Mhm. Go ahead.
yeah, I feel like this type of endeavor is gonna take more preparation. It will be more work for sure, more preparation, more heads up, more promo. And then it could be like a something that goes on, and
Yeah.
ongoing, maybe once a month even type of thing, or once every few months if it's too much work.
Yeah, we kind of have an idea for the third one, which would be a little different as well. So, yeah, it could expand, to great things. So I think it could, and it could benefit all communities because everyone, like me and Fatima's community, after the battle, we had the battle hangout, and it was just our two communities, and it was and we had a Zoom call because that's the only way to kind of connect
Yeah,
to
bring
communities.
to. Yeah.
And it was so interesting. It was so good connecting both of our communities and them mingling about the battle with each other and giving ideas for the next one. It was so cool. And I think if we have a bigger one, everyone connecting on one call would be also a very good experience. And then we also had like a meditation at the end for them. And it was just a very nice experience that I think would be nice to repeat as well.
Hmm. It's awesome for sure.
So
Hi,
cool.
Casey. How is Mary doing? Oh, sorry. Sending healing vibes.
I want to bring our attention to a new member. Dana is here.
It was so nice to meet with Dana yesterday in your community.
I know, and she's here, but she's here on the call.
Yeah, I saw her. I said hi, Dana, in
Oh,
in the beginning when she first got in. Yeah. Hi, Ozzy. What's up, man? You made it.
and James is also here, even though his sister is there. Yeah. I don't know if you hear us, James. Yeah, he does. Hello, hello. Good to see you.
For you, did I hear my name?
I just plug everything in.
Yeah, I'm happy to see you. I know you have guests. I know you have your sister there.
Everybody say hi.
Hi.
I was having it on mute so that we, wasn't interrupting, but it's good to hear everybody as much as I can.
Good to see you.
You too. Yeah. I'm going to have to get off here in a minute, but just wanted to check in.
That's all right. We'll see you later. And we'll see you next weekend in the Malibu mastermind. Oh my God.
I'm pretty stoked. I'm also like, Jesus Christ, I don't have any black tie, nothing. You know what I mean? I'm gonna wear a sparkly shirt and a nice vest, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, do that. I'm trying to make the team wear a 69 jersey with Goosify merch. You know,
Hey, I'm down. I'm down.
Mastermind. That would be a spectacle.
Send it over. Send it over.
We'll show up. We'll be the circus crowd, man. Okay.
Of course. Why not?
All right, I'm
You're
gonna
not the circus
mute
crowd.
here,
It's
you
only the
guys.
fucking clowns. Hey?
Take care.
I said, there's no circus here. It's only the clowns over here.
Ozzy, it's the middle of the night there.
And it seems like maybe my mic is not working.
Oh, no, we hear you.
Oh, you hear me? Okay.
Is it like 4 a.m.?
I thought I was talking to a wind tunnel. Funny.
All right. Well, so David, how can I help? Oh, you're muted. You're
Yep, he's muted.
yeah.
Just being you, I guess.
All right.
Just being so you are the you know how Z is our referee, you are the community light. You're bringing your energy, you're bringing your love to the space, and just and if your community also wants to participate, of course, please do. I don't know if you have the time with everything, but maybe you could have your community create something. I don't know, but once we have the official post, you'll be able to look at that and see if that aligns with you as well. Could be cool.
Of course, I'm pretty sure everything you guys doing is aligning with me.
Cool.
I would definitely go over the Google Doc that you sent me.
Yeah.
And we'll go from there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Excited.
I think it could be exciting. Yeah.
Yeah. I could see that growing into something really big.
Into something really positive in school. Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, and I can't wait until we are able to actually connect school calls across communities, because right now the only way to do that is via Zoom, and kind of everybody has the link and go in.
Yeah.
Oh, Levis, now that you're here, maybe you can come up with something for that. Levis has amazing tech skills, next level. Maybe Nova can come up with some kind of a trick that we can have plugin or a Chrome extension that would make something where we can connect school calls across communities. Do you hear me?
Also, maybe making voice notes in the chats. That would be cool.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen that. Maybe there is an extension.
Really?
Oh, no voice notes. I'm sorry. Notes from calls. Yeah.
And also, what would be cool is group chats would be awesome. Because like getting people into like a small group and just having a little chat, that is so helpful,
I would like for communities to have like separate categories that can be more private I don't know if they're going to do it, but that was a request. So
I saw it.
I think
Yeah,
that
I'd like
would
this.
be, let's say we put people into a classroom and everybody from the classroom gets to have access to that category, or something where we don't need to have a group chat. It can be also in the community, but more selected.
Yeah, that would be nice, like for VIP members or premium
Yep,
members.
correct. Yeah.
An exclusive community access. Yeah, that's a great idea. And it would pair really well with the leveling system as well. That's already built into school.
Yeah, I agree. I actually like the idea of people having to create a little jingle, as you call it. I think it can motivate people to be creative a little, and then if it's really good, even if it doesn't win, it can be used in different ways as marketing or branding.
I was in fact thinking that jingles is a whole industry on its own, and there's a lot of money to be made there. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a lot of
maybe.
people get paid for, creating jingles for commercials, for movies, for whatever. It's like a whole big $1 billion industry.
Is that your next?
Well, we can make
my next group. My next group.
But is this David's niche? I'm still getting to know everyone. Is that you're the sound guy, right? Are you doing jingles for everybody? Is that what's happening here?
Me?
Yes. So David's community and Fatima's community. Fatima is not on the call right now, but she also has a meditation and sound healing community, and David has one. So they were doing here in the tribe and a couple of other communities, theirs and Azor.
Beautiful.
They were doing like a battle between their two communities, and each one had a video. And I'm actually gonna share. David, do you have it handy? You want to share your screen, or should I look for it? Because I can find it.
Let me see if I can find
might
it.
have it. I'll give you
Let's see
permission
who's
to share.
faster.
Well, I'm not even looking. I'm looking to make you allow screen sharing. So you have head start for at least 20 seconds. Of course, you're gonna beat me.
Well, I need to find your community first.
All right.
And
Well, then
yeah.
let's get it on. Okay. Search David.
I found it.
Ah, fuck. You were first. Okay. You have permissions to share the screen.
Cool. So, this is the Vibe community right here, Vibe Tribe, and here's the post that we created with Fatima community. So this was 2 weeks ago, right? 2 weeks ago we started it. It was a live battle live, and you could vote, and based on affirmations, sound design, visual experience, and impact, you could vote in these 4 communities. This is my community. This is, Fatima's. This is Vibe and Tribe. Rose, Zen's our official, referee. And then how long the vote was open till, or what time we would close it. And then we had this. This was all our one was Fatima's community. She created this. Should we play a little piece? Just a little
Yeah,
one?
let's play a little bit. Yeah, of course.
So they kind of, whoever didn't see this, let me know if you hear the sound.
Yeah, we hear.
These voices you're about to hear are real. Each one holds a piece of truth, and together they amplify. This is our shared space of energy. Breathe and let it move through you.
I breathe love for my body, for every part of it.
My body feels safe in expansion.
Anchor like seaweed, then flow with life's waves and rhythms.
So we kind of got the idea on that one. And then me and my community to this confidence meditation, featuring affirmations and empowering questions created by the Raised Vibes community. Find a comfortable position and take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. Relax and allow these words to support your confidence, self-worth, and trust in yourself.
Why am I becoming more confident? I deserve the best because I bring the best.
Why am I enough? I am the standard, not the exception.
And so that was kind of that. And then, yeah, so how do I close this off?
Yeah, I love that it's both of the videos were created by the members of the communities with the vocals and everything. It's just so powerful, amazing. But do you see, guys, how this is like within the same area, meditation and activation, and like it's one area of, it's not a different niche. But now we're looking into expanding it to more communities, right? And then I'm assuming that people who participate will not be able to vote.
Yeah, I mean their community can vote, but the person who owns the community can't.
Right. Yeah.
So your members can still go and vote for you and your community if they want to, but or they can vote for someone else. I had some of my community members listen, and they were like, Fatima's is better, and they voted against me in my community, and then they went into her community, joined her community, and voted for hers. So it was interesting to see, but I'm glad that it wasn't. We tried not to make it biased, but some people are still.
Yeah. I love what you two brought together with that, and it makes, I follow what you're saying, Ro. It makes complete sense. It really matches. I mean, I just joined your community, but from what I could gather from the vibe, it really matches that, right? Like it really makes more sense to partner with those that have a similar outlook. I love what you're doing. This is inspiring. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Awesome.
Cool.
I think a lot of tribers are on the same wavelength and have a very similar type of work, and it's healing and it's spiritual and it's meditative. I think there is, even though it's music centered, there is the vibe here that is, for the most part, or much of the part, there is a similarity in a lot of our communities.
Spiritual connection.
I used this reference the other day, like Baskin Robbins has 31 flavors, right? There's a flavor for everyone. I think that's kind of what it is here, right? Like some people are going to vibe with one of us and not the other. And, we just got to find the right connections.
And there's also an ability to be in more than one. And that's the beauty, that it's an ecosystem. So you can have a piece of an orange, you can have a piece of an apple and a grape afterwards. So yeah.
I love that. It's kind of like the difference between my school community, which seems like almost a little professionally oriented at the moment, and my like Instagram, which is like the yes you can girl, totally different vibration. So it's like we got apples and oranges together. I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah, I love that.
Very cool.
This is fun. It was so great, Ro, to connect with you yesterday. I'm glad that Hani sent me the link to your group and that I caught this in time.
You too. It was really nice to meet you. And was this your first workshop with Hani?
It was, yeah. So 2 in a row this week.
Yeah. It's kind of lengthy, but so worth it.
Oh yes, actually, I shared with Hani afterwards that I had some major activation. I mean, clearly the focus is on the heart chakra largely. I've already been, doing a lot of work there, but I was feeling a lot of crown activation too. It was really intense, very beautiful and powerful, profound work. So thank you. It was a pleasure to join you too.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Thanks to both of you. It's so unpredictable. Like from my end, I make it a point for myself to hold space as long as is needed. And to, like you said, Ro, I loved what you shared yesterday, that you're changing the paradigm from strict times, scheduled times with your clients. And I feel the same is also, especially when I do the workshop, I leave it a little bit more open. And I appreciate both of you for, it was so beautifully interconnected. Yeah. Thank you.
Between the 3 of us, even the core focus, there were a lot of overlapping synergies, all unique in their own right, but some overlapping synergies. It was a really beautiful experience.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I feel like when you let things develop naturally, they develop in a way to where you can't even predict it before that or plan it. Just
Very
leave
true.
space.
I need to thank you, Ro. I know you've helped me a lot with building my community, and I appreciate you. And specifically when I shared, oh, I'm nervous to offer monthly workshops because I used to prepare a lot. And you're like, you don't need to prepare, honey. And I think it's a lot more powerful when I don't take that burden of, okay, I'm creating a workshop and what's the agenda? And really, I did mark down notes of ideas when they came, but it was completely open, and it's easier on me as the facilitator. And I think it's also more powerful when we share and when we facilitate from, and maybe this is good for all of you here who have your school communities, to know that you have already inside you what you need. And we're so conditioned to give away our power, to need the validation from how it's supposed to be. I really suffered from that syndrome. So once again, I want to thank you for reinforcing to keep it light and keep it easy on myself. And then I can bring more presence into the moment and channel and tune in the moment rather than come from pack of slides, which can be beautiful and fun, but it's not the point. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. I feel like it's a lot more free and easier in a way to really pay attention and read the room and see who needs what when you don't have an agenda with slides and all that. I mean, that's not to say that notes are not welcomed, to kind of keep track on it, because like you never know when the stage fright is gonna kick in and you're gonna forget what the fuck you wanted to talk about. But what I'm saying is that if you don't have a full-on slides for 50 minutes straight and to keep track on time and all that, to be respectful for other people's time, then you can actually see what do you need? Honey, what do you need? David, what do you need? You will see what they need, what we need, versus like, is everything on time? How are my slides? What buttons to press? More the logical, the left side of the brain versus the right side of the brain, where you use your feelings to connect with everyone else and serve better.
I love that. I see that more like a crutch. I don't know if it's a hard word, but it's some kind of security thing to lean on. And a lot of people I even see speakers, like they literally read off slides. And understandable, I don't judge, but I think in the work that I have done, especially the inner child healing around the wound of rejection, which I think is the core of why we're so scared to be imperfect, that has helped me embrace I love Dana's word, which you shared in a private call. You called it flawsomeness, to embrace.
That was not my word. I just repeated it. I don't take credit when it's not mine. I don't know who came up with it.
It's a good word. So I'm embracing my flawsomeness, and it's very freeing. Like, yeah, I'm messy a lot of the time, and I'm amazing. Yeah.
You are.
That's really great feedback from both. That's really great feedback from both of you. I know that like what resonates for me about all of that input is it's much like giving a speech, like you say, right? Like if you're getting up there and you're just looking at your notes the whole time, like you're not connecting with the audience. But usually guiding points, it makes it a lot more fluid, and you're able, like you said, to read the room and really engage in a different way. That's extremely helpful input for me too. So thank you, ladies, for sharing that.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that too. It's like the same thing with an actor or with a musician or anybody that is on stage, when you, for example, an actor or a speaker, whatever, teleprompter, and feeding them the lines, they can't really embody that unless they really fucking know the thing and do the good job, come in it from the inside. And the same thing with a musician, whether we play for people that are sitting and listening to us, or whether I'm DJing a 5,000 people rave, it doesn't fucking matter. The dance floor will feel it. In my case, if my set is pre-planned and every single minute I know what track I'm playing, or whatever, if I'm playing a piano and every single song, and it's like exactly how it's written in the sheet music, or God forbid it's reading the sheet music on stage, which, it happens. It depends on the type of performance, I guess, because sometimes, let's say, the difference is like if you're playing Christmas holiday party in somebody's house or whatever, and then you could be a background music to where like you're background, you're not so much the center of attention per se, to where like you can read your sheets there for 5-8 hours and just be in the background while others are talking or eating or whatever. Or you can have a full-blown concert, which is completely different focus of everybody else around you. But it's the same thing. I feel like you are much more present to everyone else around you, where you are synergetically exchanging energy, whether if it's joy or sadness or whatever it is, through the music or the speech or whatever it is. Because there is a little sadness in funerals, and a lot of sadness and joy at the same time in celebration of life. Like I recently just went to one of my friends' celebration of life. He was a legend, but artist lives forever. He will never die. But also, he did die as a human. And we were like in the largest nightclub here in LA. All people were crying and dancing and hugging at the same time. And joyful and sad at the same time. It was just a crazy experience to think like someone's life is so meaningful, and after they die is so much more meaningful. And then I am pretty certain that he wouldn't have it any other way. to die and then to have his celebration of life. Like he died in a big party, right, having the blast, and then he had the best celebration of life party ever. So if you have to go a certain way, you're probably gonna pick that way if you were him, you know. So look at it that way.
That's a great way of explaining it, because like even just the way that you describe like the grief, right? Like you can have multiple emotions that are overlapping one another, and how beautiful to, commemorate and memorialize him in that way. And something else that you said that was just so resonant for me is, as a creator, whether you're a musician or whatever other type of art or you are creating, that outlives you forever, right? Like that's so amazing, right? So it really puts a little bit of a punch too back on like the intention around what we're putting out there as well. What do we want to leave behind? Because that is what outlives all of us. That's so beautiful, bro. Oh my gosh, it sounds like such a great party too. Good people.
Yeah, artists truly live forever, through the art. Look at Elvis Presley. Like I didn't even know, like I have heard of Elvis Presley before I came to America when I was little and all, but like I just have heard of him. But then I bought a BMW that had this Sirius FM radio and whatever bullshit built in it with my car, and I clicked on a random radio station, and it happened to be Elvis Presley, and I was like, holy fuck, this guy is so good. Like he wasn't singing on pitch, he was singing straight from the soul into your soul. It wasn't about singing it right, it was about so powerful, so much more that's when I was like, oh, actually I might like songs with lyrics. And until then it was like, if there's lyrics, I don't want to brainwash myself. But that changed it. And that's just an example with Elvis Presley, how like nowadays, I mean, he's dead long time ago, but he's never going to be dead, because the artist lives forever.
You got a fact there, and there's so many artists like that everybody will know. I mean, take something stupid like ABBA. Who doesn't know ABBA? I mean, it's just legendary bands, legendary artists. Queen. Put Freddie Mercury on top. Fuck, these people are just a step above the rest.
I want to bring it for a moment even to every person, even here listening. Every act we do, we don't know where and how long the ripple of that. Like even you told me the word flossom, and you said it's not my word, and it's already carrying, and it's just a word, right? I think every action that we do, if it comes from a place of love and we impact a person, we don't know how far that ripple will actually last.
Very true.
Yeah, I've been grateful to see a little bit of that firsthand sometimes. I know we were talking about this a little bit earlier, right? About the difference between somebody just completely overtly copying and plagiarizing versus them being inspired. But when we inspire somebody and then they carry that message or that music or that creation forward to another, yeah, that can definitely send tidal waves into the universe. So it's quite beautiful, actually. And not to put pressure on ourselves, but for us to also be very mindful of what we are putting out there.
Right. Yeah. I agree completely. Yeah. I do have a call at 11. It's a content thing with Goose. That's Elsie, are you going to that one? I saw your homework day 2. It was great.
Sorry, no, I'm not even involved. It's a paid thing. I can't do that right now.
Oh, I thought because you had a homework, I thought you were
no,
in it.
no.
I didn't check the names.
If you look carefully at the title, it said "not" in brackets. So it was not part of the contest. But anyway, but it's just learning from others, learning from what I saw from others. I did my
Yeah.
own. What the fuck?
Oh wow.
Yeah, no, I really liked yours. It was looking really good because you sounded really good, and then you had all this fucking mess behind you, and it looked just like a plumber would be going to work, ready with like the warehouse and everything. I love that.
How do you
Same.
like this one? I'm just fucking around with backgrounds at the moment.
Oh, so that one was not the real background. What are you using on the video?
No, this
For the
wasn't the one I
homework?
used. No, it wasn't
No,
this one.
no, I know it wasn't this one. This is the school HQ. The one on the video for the homework where you posted homework from day 2.
Yeah.
Was that the real?
It was just an image I found on Google.
Fuck. It looks so real.
But it looked like an empty workshop where fuck all is happening, you know. So because I'm not working anymore, am I?
Yeah, it did. You know, for the ones that don't know Ozzy, David and Dana, I think you haven't met him, and Tim haven't met him. Levis haven't met him, or maybe Levis met him in the tribe. But anyways, Ozzy is has a community for plumbers, so that's why we were saying that warehouse with the massive background was looking really good on his video where he's talking about his community.
Well, that's impressive, Ozzy. Even if you didn't join the program and you still did the homework, that's impressive.
Yeah.
You got to keep up with the Joneses, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was sitting here with a fucking shirt, short sleeves, blah blah, that I bought in an op shop for $7. Yeah, 7 New Zealand dollars, by the way. It's like $4 or something like that, if not. and I thought, no, well, I got to hang out a bit and look a bit different and look a bit more like the crowd. You know what I mean? Fit in.
Well, I'm gonna go and I will leave you if you guys wanna keep talking. I'm just gonna go to the other
I'm gonna run
room.
off. I've got a to do.
I have a day.
Thank you. Have a great one, everyone.
Visit my live. Bye.
Have a great one. Bye. Welcome again.